My modern art should fulfill.
The clashes start in a village called Basak Malutlut, where the military spots a most wanted terrorist leader and moves in to take him.
ISIS has said basically now that it's difficult to get to Syria, wage war at home.
We're on the highway between Cagayan Oro and Iligan City. Ken has just received a phone call that the official that was going to guide us around Marawi City unfortunately cannot make it. Welcome to the Philippines.
It's an emergency, so we cannot come with us.
We're on our own now.
Yeah, so we can.
But we have a plan B.
Yep.
Plan B is to do a U-turn and go back home. No, we're going to try and find a local who will, hopefully for a fee, show us around and maybe give us a history lesson at the same time. I couldn't resist it. Just had to look at the ocean. Are we in South America?
Huh. No, we're still in Philippines, Mindanao.
Say you. Many foreigners up here? Many Joes?
No, Joe will not come over this area because it's a red flag.
Taho!
Taho!
I just made another stop, Jollibee this time. After all that travelling, I can hardly walk. It's like my body's seized up in the sitting down position. Jobby! Always the waiting. Well, this is it, Iligan City.
Check.
Do you know which way to go to Marawi?
According to Google, take that six right.
Oh, we've got a Google Maps telling us where to go. Thank God for that. Let's see if this one's actually manned. Yes, it is. state of that. Look at the holes bullet holes everywhere.
Snipers.
Well, the place was bombed. The Philippine army had a bombing campaign and they had to bomb most of the city. That's why it's in such ruins.
He was showing the newly built mosque, but we want the old one.
This is it, isn't it? This is the Grand Mosque. That is absolutely huge. We'll get a good shot of this in a bit.
We get into
Look at this. Wow. Oh yeah, this is, I've seen this all before. This is where they dug holes through the walls so they could go from building to building without getting seen, without sticking their heads out the door, so to speak. Because obviously the Philippine army was going to be on the outside. God only knows what this building was. The one next to it, it's just absolutely riddled with bullet holes. Right, I reckon we should go a little bit further up the street.
okay.
Have a look. But you can see all the in there where they're. Oh yeah.
K9. K9. They are police.
All right.
Yeah, from Luzon. They are
Okay.
not from Mindanao, from Luzon part.
Just a flight of stairs going to nowhere. There's another one of them holes dug through the side of the wall. Wow. Back in May 2017, the Philippine military were conducting a raid in Marawi city trying to capture one of the leaders of the Islamic State-backed Abu Sayyaf members, who was also linked to the Marawi group, which is another Islamic militant group here in southern Philippines. The raid went a little bit wrong, to say the least. They were quickly found themselves outnumbered. I don't think they knew how many Islamic State members were actually here in Marawi city. There was more than 400, and a big firefight ensued and the military were pushed back, and that was the beginning of the siege of Marawi. We're getting a lift.
Ano pangalan nimo? Ano pangalan? Ken. Oh, we have a nickname. Same nickname.
Intin.
Ken.
Tintin.
Ken. You know my name is boy's name, right?
Can you ask him, did he live in this area when the
Dito ka
fight
nakatira? Oh, saan ka nung time nag-ira? Oh! Andito he is here when the war started.
Oh, okay.
He said he's with the kids, carrying all the stuff and kids running, trying to escape the bullets, the bombs. He was born
I'll tell you what, we go down to the lake, stop there for a minute.
Okay. How about a room here around and then you repeat the top of the car?
Okay. What's the name of that lake?
Also galing a lake name? Oh. Lanao Lake.
Oh,
Lanao
that's
Lake.
it. Lake Lanao.
Oh, Lake Lanao.
Huge. It's absolutely. I don't know why they call it a lake. It's absolutely huge. It's the size of a small country. This one got hit pretty bad. There's people living in there now. Look, they're washing out. Oh, they've rebuilt the road. Oh, well, yeah.
Because before he said you cannot pass because a lot of holes down by the bomb.
You're right there. You wouldn't notice that straight away, but yeah, all the bombs that would drop, the roads would be smashed to pieces, wouldn't they?
Yeah, yeah. This is nearly like concrete.
That was nice.
You know, Barry, this part, she said this is school before. This one is the youth school, and that part is hospital, but cannot see any. No. This one is clinic. Yeah, this one is clinic.
Well, thank you, brother. That was much appreciated.
10.
How much we owe you?
Depends on you. It's up to you how much you want to give. Thank you. Thanks for
Appreciate it, man. Have a good one.
Thank you, Mom.
Yeah,
Cheers.
bye-bye.
Thank you.
Thank you, thank you.
That was a nice little tour. Thanks, Kin. Nice guy. He gave us a good little ride around, actually. But yeah, after this all kicked off on May the 23rd, 2017, that was 7 years ago now. Apparently, Rodrigo Duterte, the president at the time, he vowed that he would rebuild Marawi, but 7 years later, and he's now out of office, progress has been slow. But they have done some progress. As you can see, the main grand mosque has been rebuilt, and a number of the families have been reunited with their homes, although I suspect a lot of people won't want to come back here after what happened. Anyway, should we go down to Lanao Lake? certainly a bit of reconstruction going on down here. It looks like the ocean, it's actually just a lake. I said earlier, this this lake is literally the size of a small country. It was October the 23rd, 2017, 5 months to the day, that the actual state of emergency was ended. Then they finally killed the actual leaders of the multi-group. They declared that ISIS was no longer a threat in the city. However, I think a lot of them, well, I don't think they did, a lot of them fled up to the mountains, and they're still there, a lot of them. So there's still a heightened threat in this area 7 years on, which is why this was the whole reason of the whole of Mindanao being put under martial law. If you didn't know that, this siege in Marawi was the cause of martial law being declared in the whole of Mindanao. More so on the western side. The eastern side, which is where Davao City is considered the more safe area. But I don't intend to be hanging around here after
No.
dark anyway.
Joe is dangerous in this area.
But it's just here, I mean, it's lovely. It's a good place to visit. I've always wanted to come here since I saw it on the news. Just so I can say I've been here, basically. Nothing more, really. Well, I will say, I have got an interest in history, especially conflicts. I do find it very interesting. Yeah, Marawi was certainly no exception.
At least you can say, I've been there, check. Marawi, check.
Tick! I don't think I would have liked to have been here when the fighting was on though.
During the war, no.
From what they say, the actual Islamic State militants that were here, they had big pickup trucks with 50 caliber machine guns on the back of them.
That's why every checkpoint, they always check thoroughly the pickup trucks, mostly, because that is the carrier of the guns and all those bullets.
Oh yeah, wherever you go, even in Merrimack town, there's big signs up at the bus station, what you can't carry. And it's interesting to read what the signs say. Guns, explosives, it goes on. It's like, for people like me in England, it's like, you wouldn't see signs like that. But over here, I mean, because of what's happened, it's a bit of everyday life, I guess.
Because you are not entitled to carry any this kind of vehicle if you are not part of the
No.
police.
But I will say, in the 6 or so months that I've been here, nearly every security guard carries a gun or a shotgun, a pistol. The army are carrying around M16s and God only knows what heavy artillery they're.
Because we have a story of how to say suicidal bomber. You know, they will get into the bus and bomb themselves.
Yeah, I know, but
That's it.
it's the same in Britain. We have suicide bombers in Britain blowing themselves up and causing mayhem. But what I'm trying to get a point across is, I haven't seen any trouble here. In 6 months, nobody has given me any trouble whatsoever. I'm not saying it's not to happen, but it's a pretty
So far,
good
you
picture
don't
I'm painting.
you don't witness this kind of stuff.
Yeah, the people over here are just, even this is a predominantly Muslim area, and I was a bit apprehensive, to say the least, to come into this area. But you know, the guy was Muslim, no doubt, who just picked us up and took us around.
Yeah, he was born in here. That family is,
Yeah, I think a lot of these people, they're just normal people. They're just happy people.
stereotyping.
I mean, we've gone past so many people so far, and it's been okay. I mean, obviously they look at me because they see me as Joe, you know. Joe being like relating to the American military back, so
1940s in World War II.
World War II.
Yeah.
Joe came and liberated the Philippines from the Japanese.
Like I call me Major.
The amount of times I've been called Hey Joe, it's like unbelievable.
Because every white man is American over here, so
Yeah,
all white men is Joe.
Americano.
American.
Right, shall we go for a quick explore before we do one? Okay. See, there's people at a lot of these buildings. I've seen clotheslines up, people drying their clothes. So I think slowly people are starting to move back in.
See, this is the end. I don't think we can spin around. Let me see.
It's quite an area here that was taken over. You can just see by the state of these buildings and all the bullet holes how intense this was. But I think most of the actual damage was done by the aerial bombardment from the Philippine army, because they're fighting an urban war with guerrillas basically entrenched inside buildings. So it's a really difficult situation to try and root them out. We have the Philippine flag flying now.
Oh, over here, you look. Look. It's like
Look at that mosque.
until this is reconstructed. Newly built.
You've got this brand spanking new building slapped between all these burnt out, well, bombed out buildings, should I say. Yeah.
Only the flooring remains. But those who can renew their house, they will rebuild again, renovate. But if they don't have budget, no savings, then they go back.
I shan't go in too many of these buildings because they're all pretty much the same. Just a ton of rubble inside. But you can see all the plant life that's overgrown them now. And I shouldn't think these are very safe in here at all. Have you ever seen that programme, Life After People? This is what it feels like. Like I'm in a post-apocalyptic. It's like I'm in a post-apocalyptic setting, city. the actual roof of this building, it looks like it's about to topple over. Huge great slabs of concrete that could like kind of come down at any time. So I think if I was younger I'd be running around in these buildings thinking it was great fun, but at my age I think I'll leave it alone.
At least we've been here.
I think we have.
Yeah, and then. Well, how about here? We play around. Inside.
Wow, this is just one of many buildings. Look at all the holes that have been dug through the walls. Of course, 7 years on, it's not a pretty sight in here. Ooh, that's the toilet, the CR. Not a lot to see. Oh, another toilet. This was once somebody's kitchen. This is the only building I'm actually going into that I've been on the roof. They say it's safe. It looks a pretty structurally sound building. Oh. But you know, I had to come up here before I leave just to do one thing. Ta-ra! Joe's coming down. That's a nice staircase, by the way. There's a lot of work went into that. Shame really to see all these buildings destroyed like this. They've all got their own individual style. Hello, Puddy. Ooh.
He's from Don Carlos.
Don Carlos, my favourite town. Don Carlos is my favourite town, it really is. Has anybody got a story they can tell us about Marawi?
Huh? England.
Yeah. London
Bridge.
London Bridge has fallen already. Definitely. That's why Joe's in the Philippines, because London Bridge has fallen.
Hi, hello London. Have a nice day.
I shall leave you our YouTube channel because you'll be on YouTube.
Yes.
I've planted the Philippine flag on top of that
You
building.
love Philippines.
So, were you here? Do you speak in good English? Because I can't speak the sign. A little.
Oh.
Were you here when the fighting broke out in 2017?
It's nothing but
Ken, translation?
Ha? Ako aha daw mo pag sugod og ira.
oh, there. There.
Here. They're here.
Here.
Yeah, and
Oh,
did you live in a
There,
house?
for
Nga
barangays.
pagkuha ninyo, pag unahan niyo pagtakas. Nga, di mo may gusto mga bumbag.
Sundalo.
Evacuate mo.
Oh, evacuate.
They were taken away. Evacuate. Forced evacuation.
So you had to be evacuated. And
All have been all.
so you had a house and you lived in this area.
When the war started, the military took them out. Evacuate, forced evacuation.
Oh, I see. And then you weren't able to come back. For
They
years.
went to other provinces, and then when it's over, they come back here again.
So are you living back here now?
Balik
So
na
you've
mo,
got
Pedro.
resettled
Ah,
back
may
here? 'Cause-
balay.
Yes, sir.
Wala sa bubong.
Oh, just up there.
Little store.
That's
Oh, I
the
see. You
store.
sorry store.
Yeah.
Mix.
Mix. Store.
Oh, should we buy something from your store?
Oh.
Let's go and buy something from your store then, because I'm hungry and thirsty.
You go there. Our
That's our fun.
It's really nice when you get to speak to somebody
What's the
here.
name of your YouTube channel?
It's Alan Howatt. I will write it down for you because otherwise I forget my own name after 5 minutes.
blogger.
Yeah, but it used to be on cars. It used to be cars, but now it's just in the Philippines.
I search the YouTube channel. Your YouTube channel is
Yeah, I'm going to write it down for you, and then you won't forget it. Because when people ever say to me a name of a channel, 5 minutes later I've forgotten it.
okay.
So I know how it is. What is your name, sir?
I'm Sunny Boy.
Sunny Boy.
Yes.
Idmar.
Idmar.
Oh, hello.
Muhammad. David. Hi. Hello, Inland.
Good to meet you all.
It's fun.
Ah, right.
Very good. Very good.
Can you make it 2 Cokes?
Yes.
2 of them, because I'll give 1 to Ken.
Okay, Coca-Cola.
Ah, the most refreshing drink in the world. Coca-Cola will friggin' kill you. But my God, it's nice.
Okay, it's okay.
Well, it's been a good day. I actually don't want to leave. I'd like to stay around for a lot longer. I'm going to leave my flag here.
Yes.
You can stick that on your mix shop.
Mix store.
Mix store. Thank you, everybody. It's been an absolute pleasure. If we're down here again, we'll certainly pass by and say hello.
Okay, take care.
Have a good one.
Take care.
See you later. They were some nice guys.
Ito na, Miss.
Adios. Thank you.
Bye-bye.
Oh man, it's hot. Is the air conditioning on? Right, we're going to be leaving Marawi city now. Sad really when you see all destruction, because nearly all of these properties, they're all individual buildings. They're not all the same, like council houses knocked up in England in the 1960s. They've all got their own style. And just that staircase I walked up, I thought, wow, that is some staircase. And but the building's obviously a wreck. But it is what it is. It's give us something to talk about today, that's for sure. I was quite apprehensive coming into this city, not knowing what to really expect. But everybody we have come across has been great. There's been normal people. No animosity whatsoever. But we have to leave. Our time is up. Yeah.
No, difficult. You look, it's difficult. A lot of barriers. Unless you wanted to walk over there. Yeah.
So sayonara, Marawi city. Missing you already. new building just in front of us is the school that has been renovated. Was Kinkin saying all the kids are back at school now in there?
Yeah, yeah.
So that school is actually active again.
This is the secondary school, not the elementary.